Like I said, I'm just here to rap. This was not planned. I just wanted to throw some stuff at y'all. As y'all can see, I don't really got like a sticky note or anything. This right here was not planned. I don't even know how much editing I'm gonna do. I just realized that I didn't hit record on the mic. I'm so disappointed and sad right now. Dang. What am I going to do with this? Y'all are either going to hear really crappy audio, or I might just have to re-record this, or I might just do both. This is what happens when I don't plan. Dang. What's up, everyone? If you don't know me, my name is Denzel Mensah. I'm an ENFJ 911 social sexual in the Enneagram and Myers-Briggs system. I'm also a certified life, personal development, and relationship coach. And today, honestly speaking, it's going to be a really lax video. I'm just going to be talking to y'all about some of the stuff that's been running through my mind lately. And, give y'all the opportunity to ask to, double click on a few things. Like, hey, can you make a specific video about this said topic? It's not really fully planned out, but if y'all are, familiar with my spontaneous speaking videos back in the day, this is probably one of those videos where, you can just sit, watch me rap about some things, and just get to hang out with me for a bit. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so first off, what have I been up to? Or what have I been thinking about? Both. Honestly, y'all, it's been a year. The last year was really crazy. This year is still also crazy. I feel like as I'm approaching 30 in December, so December 8th, 1994, when I was born. As I'm approaching 30, I'm just like, wow, there's certain milestones that I'm trying to get to for myself and my own personal development, stuff that I'm like, yo, I did some stupid stuff in the 20s. I had thought some stupid things. I went through some stupid things, and when I reach 30, I know, because I'm human, there's going to be other stupid stuff, new levels, new devils, but now I'm like, I have better support groups. I have a way sharper mind. You know what I mean? I always thought myself to be wise for my age, but I feel like the true wisdom that I've been receiving recently is by looking back in hindsight and seeing how, I wasn't dumb in certain aspects at least, because there were some aspects where I was pretty dumb, I feel like. But I wasn't the wisest person either. And I never suspected myself to be the wisest person as well. But, I'm just seeing a lot of where those shortcomings were. And now I'm just I'm really coming to just understand so many things that I know I'm also going to continue to come to understand in my 30s. And then even in the 40s, that's how life is. At least as far as I know. So I'm really excited for continuing to mature and get more experience and gaining more of the support from people that, actually mean a lot to me and are on the same path that I'm on and are able to hold space for, my mistakes and also for things that even I'm still trying to calibrate. I always thought that this was wrong, either ethically or just factually or whatever. And now I'm starting to reconsider this, or, I always thought that this is ethical, but now I'm starting to reconsider this, whatever. I always thought this was right, factually or whatever, but now everything is just being reconsidered. And I really have a lot of clarity in this point of time. Clarity in the sense that I don't necessarily have all the answers, but I have peace of mind in a lot of things that I'd struggled with for the past few years. And I'm really grateful for that. I'm at my best when it comes to reading. I've read so many books this year, and I'm so appreciative of that because I feel like I've been playing catch up with a lot of stuff and things that I didn't allow myself to read when I was younger, due to like faith reasons and stuff like that. Now like I've been really expanding my mind. I even tweeted recently something along the lines of like I feel like my mind has been expanding faster than my life experiences and like can actually handle sometimes, but it always like eventually like levels out. And I'd rather have it this way because then it's kind of like, as I advance my mind in this way, then when the life experiences do come, it's like, okay, I'm ready for it. And I'm always just thinking of this analogy that Antonia Dodge had brought up once upon a time. I can't even remember where she brought it up at. I know it was in a podcast, a personality hacker podcast. But she pretty much said some kind of like, not even really an analogy, it was more like a little bit of like a parable of like a man who needed to go to the orthodontics to get some glasses. And when he kept on like kicking that can down the road, like he kept on, I'll go next week, I'll go next month, stuff like that. And then when he finally went and he got the glasses, he walked those same streets, he saw those same hiking trails, whatever, but just from a whole better lens. And he's pretty much he concluded like, dang, why didn't I put these glasses on a long time ago? Like, imagine how many things I missed out on, and that's kind of how I feel with a lot of like the perspectives that I've been, receiving. Obviously, a lot of y'all have been watching my videos with the functions where I was like acting them out. Which sidebar on that, I'm still planning to do the Q&As for the perceiving functions. I promise y'all, I'm just trying to like make sure that my energy is right when I'm doing those, and then also like it's not like half-assed or anything like that. Like I don't want it to be like lazy. You know what I'm saying? And to be completely candid, times are hard for everybody. When times are hard for other people, then it affects everybody else. So like one example could be that I know that a lot of my clients have been telling me, that they've been struggling with money, and so when they struggle with money, then obviously it makes me struggle with money. And I'm honestly not like, well, I'm just looking out for myself or whatever. I'm like, dang, like this economy, like where are we headed? Like I'm glad at least at this point in time, gas prices have lowered, you know what I mean? But still, like eggs, bro, I remember when eggs used to be like 99 cents. It's hard to eat nowadays. Like, and I'm laughing, but like it's not even a joke. Like, speaking of jokes, these presidential debates, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, like, wow.
Just to go into another subject, what they have done to our country by allowing these millions and millions of people to come into our country and look at what's happening to the towns all over the United States. And a lot of towns don't want to talk. It's not going to be Aurora or Springfield. A lot of towns don't want to talk about it because they're so embarrassed by it. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. This is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame. As far as rallies are concerned, as far as the reason they go is they like what I say. They want to bring our country back. They want to make America great again. It's a very simple phrase, make America great again. She's destroying this country. If she becomes president, this country doesn't have a chance of success. Not only success, we'll end up being Venezuela on steroids.
I just want to say she wants to be known as black. I want to ask a bigger picture question here tonight. Why do you believe it's appropriate to weigh in on the racial identity of your opponent?
I don't, and I don't care. I don't care what she is. I don't care. You make a big deal out of something, I couldn't care less. Whatever she wants to be is okay with me. I don't know. I mean, all I can say is I read where she was not black, that she put out, and I'll say that. And then I read that she was black, and that's okay. Either one was okay with me. That's up to her. That's up to her.
President Harris, your thoughts on this?
I think it's, honestly, I think it's a tragedy that we have someone who wants to be president who has consistently, over the course of his career, attempted to use race to divide the American people.
Yeah, we are in hard times. So, due to that, to just get right back on that point, I actually, had to pick up another job. And so because of that, picking up this other job, obviously they struggling too. So then we're not getting paid that greatly, So I'm trying to like juggle both that and the coaching, make things work where it can, as well as like doing whatever else that I can do to like make money, like playing piano, my church. I get something from that and everything like that. So it's like I try to like move in certain ways, and that with all of these things like happening at times, then it's just kind of like, okay, you might not have as much time, or I might not have as much time to like actually do a live stream Q&A. Like those are different from like recording, you know what I mean? Like whereas like, okay, like yesterday I was supposed to be recording this video and then something came up, and even just now when I was about to record it, something else came up, but I was like, nah, let me record this first and then I'm gonna tackle that afterwards. So yeah, it's those Q&As are coming for sure. Haven't forgotten them. And even with that, again, just more candidness as we're like here just rolling. I really did expect at least my acting videos of those functions to, sure, I wasn't expecting like some Frank James type numbers or Dear Kristen type numbers or something like that. But I was like, dang, the most viewed one was an introvert intuition one, which was expected, obviously. It was also the longest one, so But then it's like, dang, it didn't even break 500 views. And it's not like I do this for views, but it's kind of like I'm always like thinking like, okay, I have to make sure that when I'm making my videos, the priorities are, oh my gosh, is that crazy. Y'all might witness some murder during this. Sorry. But the priority is like my own energy. Like, okay, do I have the energy to make a video today? And then on top of that, is this a video that even if it doesn't get many views, even if it doesn't get many likes or whatever it might be, am I going to be proud of it for myself? And there's a lot of videos that I have where honestly it barely broke 100 to 200 views, but I am proud of those videos, and so it's like that's cool. If I'm proud of the video, I'm happy. But if I'm like, oh, it's pretty decent, but I'm mainly also doing this for the people, and I put a lot of energy and time and whatever into it, which I did with those function videos. So it's like I'm still proud of all of those function videos, but I also was doing it for y'all, and it's like, dang, I didn't even get up like past 500 views for most of them. Not even 500. That's crazy. And so then it makes me like, start thinking like, yo, like, should I really keep on like putting as much effort into this? But then, somebody else could be like, yeah, no, it's just about consistency and it's not. It's like, yeah, but that's easier when, you don't have so much that you have to do all the time. Like, I got the coaching, I got this other job, I got to do a lot of driving. Me and Jamila, we only have one car in the household, got to take care of my cat over here who's shaking the camera. Hey, Harry, who also was just able to get spayed. Harry, say hi. Yeah, so she gets this off. Today's day number 10, actually, for her. She's been suffering, but, she's been taking it lightly. And some of y'all might already know her either from Instagram. I have a whole highlight with her in it. I love her so much. Some of y'all might also know her from the NI video. But yeah, I was glad I was able to finally get her spayed because she was suffering with that, and like I said, times are hard. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just really grateful that honestly we've been able to really pull through a lot of things as of recent. No, don't you on the cord. She wants to get back up in my arms. I don't know how much is messing with the mic. She is very much a daddy's girl, and I'm not mad at it. So times are hard, but those Q&A videos are definitely coming up. But it also really makes me, I don't know if discouraged is the word, but just maybe not as motivated sometimes, because it's dang, I expected this, and I was trying to be realistic with these numbers, but I'm like, man. But I'm also grateful for those of y'all who actually have been, watching and encouraging and commenting and stuff like that. That has actually really meant a lot to me. Girl, you blocking the mic? Because then when I start editing, then I'm going to be like, dang, I should have just put you down. But she all purring into the mic. I feel like this is the type of content that y'all want anyway. Let me use this. Mwah. We just live in Aries world here. This is her world, and we just living in it. Problem solved. I just attached the mic to one of my locks. But yeah, especially since she don't want to get down now. But yeah, honestly speaking, I've been really having a great time with reading. I started reading Adrienne Marie Brown books because of one of my friends. I'd already had the book Pleasure Activism in my long list of books that I wanted to read. But my friend, shout out to you, Tiara, if you're watching by any chance. Yeah, she told me how much she really has been enjoying that book, or that she was enjoying that book a couple months ago. And I was like, oh, I heard that book. And, in true FE nature, I was like, all right, well, now I have another incentive to, expedite reading this one. And I did, and y'all, that is definitely one of my top 5 books that has, helped shift my paradigm in a lot of ways. And that's probably a video that I'll make by itself when I plan to I'm gonna reread it again soon. But it really from there I had heard of Octavia Butler, but she wrote Adrienne wrote an essay about Octavia Butler in that book, and then after she wrote about Octavia Butler in the book, then I ended up just reading a whole bunch of Octavia Butler books. So I read Wild Seed, that's my favorite of hers so far. Fledgling is my second favorite of hers. And then I think Kindred is my third favorite. And then I also read Parable of the Talents, that's my fourth favorite. Parable of the Sower is my fifth favorite. And I've read some more, maybe one or two more I'm still reading. But those are the top 5s. And I might make videos about those ones as well when I get the chance. But Octavia Butler is an amazing writer. I believe that she's an INTJ. Susan Storm has a article about that too. So me and Susan both concluded INTJ for her. Amazing writer. She knows how to write, y'all. She knows how to expand your mind. I love how she has female lead characters in all of them. She introduces a lot of ideas that tackle concepts such as feminism, sexism, patriarchy, even polyamory and polygamy and stuff like that. Just a lot of different things. And she has religion, philosophy, so much woven throughout her books. she has such an amazing mind. So I've been really loving her, and I'm so glad that Adrian was able to like expedite my desire to like just dive into her books and stuff. Still, I was able to meet Adrian Marie Brown myself at an event recently, and I got her latest book, Loving Corrections. And as somebody who wants to embody love and is continuing to learn how to do that, I'm not perfect at it. So I know that there's gonna be, there's always gonna be like a couple people, oh well, and that's fine. I understand that, it's a goal that I have. So I'm never gonna claim that like I've arrived, but it is something that anybody who knows me, like really knows me, they know like that's what I'm striving for, and I'm always like introspecting and circumspecting to continue to like walk in love. And I feel like that book that Adrian made, Loving Corrections, as well as like pleasure activism and stuff like that, like those have been really solid books. I've been writing a little bit myself. I wrote some poems recently. One of them, it's a pretty dark poem. Tiara, my friend that I just mentioned, when I told her about the concept of the poem before I wrote it, because there was some stuff that I was like, thinking about. Maybe that would be a video in and of itself too. But she was like, wow, this is very, very like Scorpio-esque, like Scorpio energy. And I was like, I hadn't even put that together because, astrology is something that I just started studying like last year. But yeah, I was like, wow, yeah, no, I feel you. And even though I'm not a Scorpio, I have, for those of y'all who understand astrology, like I have a Scorpio stellium, Scorpio North Node, Scorpio Venus. So there's a lot of Scorpio energy there. I don't know, a lot of y'all probably were like, ugh. And a lot of y'all probably like, oh, that makes sense. And a lot of y'all probably like, oh my God, so I don't know, it's always different. At the end of the day, I'm still me. But yeah, like one of my poems, my most recent poem that I wrote, definitely I can see how like it has a lot of Scorpio energy to it. The concept does, and so because of that, I even like added a little something at the end of it. I might make a voiceover video about that soon. But yeah, I'm planning to write my own fiction as well as like my own, just a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff where like, I feel like in my 30s, these are things I want to like focus on, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really excited. I'm really finding out more and more who I am as a person. My wife and I are doing great. We just celebrated our 6-year anniversary, married after like having already been very, very, very close friends since 2013. She's amazing, y'all. Like seriously, she really is. She's very private to herself, as y'all probably know. She don't really like me talking much about her on YouTube, to be honest, because she's so private and stuff like that. So I try not to like do like too much about that, but like we've been having some great, honest conversations and just really committed and just really growing together, loving it, on the same page, a lot of stuff. I have become what I would consider to be really close friends with not only Clayton Arnall, who is honestly probably my favorite YouTuber, to be honest, but also his partner, Lexi. We have become like pretty close, and I'm really enjoying that. If y'all don't know Clay, make sure to check him out, INFJ on YouTube. Great page. In my opinion, I've always said that, I think I've even said it in previous videos before me and him became cool, that like, if I were to compare myself to anybody on YouTube, me and him, I feel like are the most similar in like how we think, how we present ourselves, stuff like that. Some people questioned if he was an ENFJ or an INFJ. I was one of those people that was like, yeah, is he really potentially actually an ENFJ? After talking to the cat, like, no, he's definitely an INFJ, like, for sure. But yeah, I've been really like enjoying like getting to know them on a deeper level. A collab video or few is coming in the makes like soon. We just gotta get some stuff with that together. I've been featuring on other people's channels. Like I said, I have a playlist where if y'all check out the playlist, then it'll literally like show you like and probably like a little like white thing should be showing up at the top over there, but like all the places where I've been featuring, like I recently featured on Joyce's channel, I was helping her. There's a lot of people like, oh, Joyce, INTJ, she ISFJ, is she a INFP, is she an ENFJ? So, I helped her, figure that out. Not really figure it out, but we talked through that in a recent video. We also have our joint channel, The Knife Show. So that's been pretty cool and popping. Just, continue to explore concepts over there as well. Got more stuff on the way whenever I'm getting energy to be able to edit, upload, stuff like that. So thanks for y'all's patience there. And yeah, things have been pretty cool. Things have been hard here and there too, but a lot of stuff that I've been thinking through, sifting through, pushing through. J. Cole, King Cole, man, such a big influence of mine for such a long time now, but especially right now, I'm just in this state where I'm really enjoying all of his feature runs. I'm really enjoying just what he's how I've been watching his evolution, from going from a college F-boy type of dude to now he's really zenned out, wise, stuff like that. Seeing his NI come online more over the years, but always having seen traces of it, even when he was younger too. And now, just more than ever, as he approaches his last album, The Fall Off, I'm anticipating that. I was rewatching 2 of his interviews that he did with Angie Martinez years apart, and you can already see the differences in the maturity over them. I'm man, so much depth and substance to those. I've just been really enjoying it. I've been really admiring how he moves. Kendrick, he dropped his joint with the Air Forces, the black ones. And then he shout out Lecrae. Also, always had a lot of respect for. So as a hip hop artist, that's just been great. I had a video on Just Call Me John's channel where we were talking about the Kendrick and Drake beef. If y'all haven't seen that, you should go check it out. I know a lot of people was hating on me over there. And I think I try to make it super clear that I just try to be fair. And it's not even that I was trying to bash Kendrick. After I say so many times I love Kendrick, if I don't like somebody, I don't have any issue saying I don't like them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was just trying to point out hey, this is how things can be seen from Drake's side. It's not even saying that I'm really taking Drake's side. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but life has been interesting. Life has been interesting, and I'm excited to continue to see how much more interesting it becomes as we enter into 2025. Who knows what's about to happen after November, you know what I'm saying, with those elections. So that's also something, but we keeping our eyes to the sky. Anyway, like I said, I'm just here to rap. This was not planned. I just wanted to throw some stuff at y'all. As y'all can see, I don't really got a sticky note or anything. This right here was not planned. I don't even know how much editing I'm gonna do. I just realized that I didn't hit record on the mic. I'm so disappointed and sad right now. Dang. What am I gonna do with this? Y'all are either gonna hear really crappy audio, or I might just have to re-record this, or I might just do both. This is what happens when I don't plan. Dang. I'm gonna just end it here. Done.
Thank you for taking the time to watch that video, and if you enjoyed that, please like and subscribe. It actually really helps out my channel a lot, so that more people who actually care about what I want to say can actually find me a lot more easier. Also, if you did enjoy it, then maybe you'll enjoy a lot of my other content as well, so be sure to check out some of my playlists where you'll be able to find a lot of my older videos and older content. And last but not least, if you would like any profiling sessions or coaching sessions, be sure to check out denzelmensah.com, where you'll be able to book me and you'll see the rest of my services. But thanks again, and have a great day.